And on top of that, she just kept going on and on and on with her mouth. See, the Holy Spirit got ways of showing a person who the boss, who's in control. I didn't know I was gonna move out here in Texas. I had dreams that I was gonna move out here in Texas and meet the love of my life. So years went by. I felt bad. I said sorry because I'm not the type of person love to be rowdy and argue with people. I do have a kind heart, you know. So I told my fiance I'm sorry for my behalf, you know, because I don't want to be childish and argue with, you know, her sister. I felt bad because that's her sister. You know what I'm saying? So as far as her mom is concerned, this time she tried to hide me from the phone, from her mom seeing me. There was time her mom said, "Get that out my face." She was being rude about it, you know. But I let it slide because you know she is elderly, so I'm not trying to stress nobody out. So I got respect for my elders. I'm not trying to insult nobody by their age. I'm not trying to age shame nobody. So moving forward, time went on. I keep having these dreams out and finally meet my fiance. Finally met her. It was like beautiful. Her sister was outside with a group of people and her daughter. Her sister wanted to know who's upstairs. Her niece was being nosy, wanted to know who upstairs. Of course, they brought somebody upstairs just to see, you know, who's upstairs. My fiance told me, come back inside. Don't go out there in the in the balcony, cause she's trying to avoid conflict. Then next thing you know, a couple days later, I end up finally meeting her niece. She brings her niece to the house. She allowed me to see her niece, and you know, we took pictures, we laughed, we had fun. Her niece tells me, "My mom want to meet you." I'm like, "Why would your mom want to meet me?" She's like, she wants to meet the person that's been gifting me stuff and want to talk to me. I said, I understand that, but it's deeper than that. I didn't want to tell no young little girl that her mom don't like me. But her mom already ran her mouth and told her daughter that she hate me and saying that like basically spreading hate, saying being gay is bad and you know whatever I'm saying, this is not to hate her sister. I'm not here to spread hatred, even though her sister is a bully. She bullied her, and she turned around and bullied me. I had enough. I stand up for myself. I don't play that mess. Again, I'm from New York. And if you know how the New Yorker girls are, we don't play. Especially if you mean mug us, we don't got to do no talking. But because I'm learning self-control and I don't want to put my hands on nobody, it ain't worth it. And I'm also thinking about her niece. And I'm thinking the fact about her mom. I don't want to embarrass her mom by beating the crap out of her mom. And I don't want her niece hating me if I was to beat her up. So no need for me to be fighting. Because I know I will win in that battle. But it's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? I won't feel like a winner even beating her ass. So I prefer keep my hands to myself. And this is not for me to talk garbage. Because I don't play that mess. Now, moving forward. So I finally get a chance to meet her sister, because her sister banging on the door, boom, 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 like she the cops. She comes in with her mother and some tall freaking 13-year-old cousin. She this girl bigger than me. She way taller than me. And I ain't talking about big as in body wise. I'm talking about big as in she a giant tall little girl. So little girl started accusing me, saying, "You like a person that do magic and do tarot card." I'm like, excuse me? And then again, this is not to make nobody feel bad. I'm just speaking my piece. Her mom was there, my fiance mom was there. And then there was also the sister. So the sister had her hands in her hip. She had a bonnet on, a dress and a striped dress with the white collar. See, I don't forget. And she had her hands on her hip like she want to do something. I had my purple satin dress. It was so silky. It was beautiful. And her sister talking about, I don't like what you say to my sister. She says she feel like I'm trying to steal her from her sister, something like that, and she don't trust me dealing with her, and question me how long be in Texas, and hoping that I could just get out of Texas and go back to New York, and saying that she'll feel better if I go out of Texas and go to New York, as if she's a queen of Texas, and runs Texas as if she want me. Like, she runs this as if I'm supposed to go run and jump and go back to New York. It don't go like that, you know. So I'm not gonna listen to her. I'm a grown woman. I pay bills, so I don't got time for that. You know what I'm saying? So her mom, I'm chilling in my fiance room. Her mom barge in, and this is before her mom ever found out we together. Her mom barging in, get out the room. That was rude. Why you telling me to get out my fiance's room? She pays her own bills. She had no business telling me get out the room like she's a child. Yeah, my fiance didn't defend me when all that went on, but I forgave her. And I know some words was exchanged about me to my fiance, to her sister, and it was a back and forth thing. I was thinking to myself, what in the actual blue freak, you know? And I'm looking at my fiance. I said, look, you need to learn how to speak up. She's not the type of person to speak up. She's a quiet person. Reason why I'm doing this video is to tell y'all, you know, we love each other, and it's not to hurt nobody's feelings or whatever, or make somebody feel bad. And I'm not gonna sit here and be a people pleaser. I'm here to please the Holy Spirit and my woman. That's it. Like I said, there's gonna be things I say out my mouth that her family not gonna like, and honestly, I don't care, because they judgmental people. They feel like it's wrong for me to be with my fiance. You're entitled to believe in whatever you want to believe in. You want to believe in Tooth Fairy? Go ahead. If you want to believe in Tooth Fairy down across where you sing, go ahead and do that. Not to insult any community of such a sort. But you believe in whatever you believe in. I believe in whatever I believe in. And that's it. And I believe in, you know, the power of love is stronger than hate. And I'm all about love. And I'm standing up with that. So for months I told my fiance she should have stood up for me, and she didn't. And it tarnished a little bit. It interfered in our relationship because I kept talking about it. Again, I'm suffering PTSD and emotional damage behind it. I've cried, all of that. This don't make me soft. I'm only human. I don't like to be bullied. Just because she thinks it's okay to bully her sister doesn't mean bully me. You can't bully me, because this one got a mouth. I'm raised to defend myself and fight. My family never play that mess. They taught me I gotta defend myself, I gotta fight. You know? And that's embedded in me. You know? So even though my family will not agree with my sexuality either, I don't care. I pay bills, I'm grown. I really don't care. As long as I'm happy, that's all that matters. And as long as my fiance is happy, that's all that matters. Her sister don't have to like me. I don't just clear this up. I don't hate her sister. I just hate the fact she's a bully. Now I'm not gonna let her bully me anymore. I was quiet for the sake of my fiance, but I'm not being quiet no more. Sorry. All gloves is off. So we do accept that we are in the LGBTQ community, and we just want to clear that up. And another thing, y'all gotta stand up to y'all bullies. It's not worth y'all causing harm to yourselves or bringing weapons to school and trying to shoot down people. It's not worth it. Okay? Another reason why I'm doing this video, because mental health matters in a relationship. So if you have a girlfriend or a fiance and they are suffering mental, some type of mental depression because of they've been bullied. It's time to speak to a counselor or speak to your loved ones. And if your spouse don't want to hear you, sorry to say, then your spouse don't give a damn about you. You may want to move on and just tell the truth. So, yeah. Um, the chips are good with the avocado. But anyway, I don't want to be rude and munch so much as I'm talking. You know, even though it's supposed to be a mukbang or whatever. Slash open up time, like heart to heart talk. We having a heart to heart talk. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think it's okay for what her sister be doing. Her sister spreading hate. And that's another thing. It is wrong to tell your child that you hate your sister's fiance or girlfriend or wife, whatever it is. It's not cool. There will be a part 3, and if my fiance have anything to say, I'm gonna let her speak. Go ahead.